back, Cyber Traders, on this lovely Monday. Let me get a little hello. Let's see if everybody can hear loud and clear. Let's see if everybody can see everything fine. Looks like everything's good on your part. All right, good to see you, Norm, Debbie. Good to see you all. Greg, everyone on YouTube, Facebook, welcome back. Good to see you, Kathleen. Good morning, Randy. All right, everyone. So it is Monday. This is the last week of the month. And you know what? Which is really nice about this week, we finally end on a Friday, which is really cool. Usually, I hate ending doing the end of the month and finishing at the end of the month like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So this actually was a pretty long week. We had literally almost 5 weeks. I mean, we started back on Thursday on the first day of the month, and we went all the way up until Friday. So anyway, we got a lot of new people that are joining here at Cyber Trade University for the first day here. We did a big event last week, had over 1,000 people attended an event with me with Wealth 365. A lot of them signed up. So please, if we haven't got back to you, I know some of you here are really trying to get into the trading room. Just be patient. Remember, you can't get into the room until we do your walkthrough because we want to let you know and get the best experience possible. Please make sure you get a hold of your education advisor. And, and most importantly, you just look, listen, and learn. Do not buy anything. Do not trade anything or anything like that. You want to see if other traders do pretty well. Once again, if you are watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, you're always welcome to join us. Click on the bottom, do the $9 trial, and join us. Now, regarding about what's going on this week, this is a very big week in the trading community, okay? So in the market, we got a lot of Dow stocks, 10 Dow stocks that are reporting this week. We got Apple, we got Google, we got Microsoft. We got a lot of big companies that are actually going to be reporting. Just to name a few, even Amazon. So it could really change everything. Now, from what I've been hearing listen, I'm just a trader. I'm just a day trader. Okay, I'm not an analyst. I don't pretend to be. And if you ever try to, you will lose. But I'm just listening to some of the experts out there. I know everyone's pushing their own agenda. Listen. We're having a very good year for one reason and one reason only. We had a really bad year last year, okay, because of COVID. So everybody's starting to get back into it. Some restrictions started to get lifted. People start traveling. You know what's so funny? I have a trip going down to Florida for a big convention that was canceled last year. And I don't know about you guys, but I got canceled. My flight got canceled 3 times. It ain't canceled. They changed the flight times 3 times. Like, what the hell's going on? Does anybody know? I think they said because they're lifting restrictions, they're packing the plane, so now the timing and everything like that. But it's so weird. I constantly I got 3 times, and I'm still a month away from going, which is ridiculous. So actually more, it's a month and a half away. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that, and I'm really looking forward to about this week. I really want to see what's going to happen with a lot of these earnings. I think they're probably going to do pretty well, but what do I know? I'm just a trader. But there were other stocks out there that we traded that did really well. I want to talk about them because because we had a really good week on Friday. Let me talk about for some of you that are new, that never came to Cyber Trade University, and what to expect, and some of you that were here did really, really well. The OCGN was a phenomenal mover on Friday. This stock was a fun stock. We made a lot of money with this stock, OCGN. And if I just go back and show you what happened start on the 21st. I mean, this stock started at 550, ran to 6, had a huge run. This was awesome right here. When I'm going right through the close right here, we had a nice pop after hours. This was actually the best right here when the stock ran from $7 all the way up to 10. Then the next day, same crap thing ran all the way to 14. And then all of a sudden, they decided to come out with some news that crushed the stock, and the thing just dropped all the way from 11 all the way back down to 9. So, as a trader, listen, you see this right here? Okay, what you're looking at right there, just to let you know, as what we teach you, by the way, and phase 3 starts tomorrow, so you guys are going to look forward to this for all you gold and platinum students. But the trend is your friend, you won't buck the trend. When you break all time, when you start breaking higher lows, it's time to get out, okay? And then because if you didn't, it just takes that one little crapshoot, and all of a sudden, damn it, maybe I should have sold it at $12.50. Maybe I should have sold at 13. Damn, do I really sell it now at 11? And then all of a sudden, boom, you get stuck in this, and thing drops down to 9.50, and then just all hell breaks loose. So anyway, that was actually a really fun stock that we traded last week. couple other ones that also did pretty well. Rail was awesome too. Rail was a really nice one. You could see this one just literally went from like 520 all the way up to about 630 in about an hour. Really, really nice stock. Beautiful Fausto flags. Just everything that we were looking for as a trader. Another stock that did pretty well, MVIS. This one is actually going back on the watch list today. MVIS was also a really, really nice move. You could see this one just literally just went from that 1380 all the way up. And you know what's funny? Look at this photograph. I just want you guys to understand, because people love the life of a day trader, okay? They want to know, like, what do you do all day? You know, like I'm out every day, and you know, I'm like I said, I launched our new website, and it's pretty cool website. You're going to see I'm going to start making a lot of videos. It's called Fausto's Home Living, and everyone's like, what do you do all day, Fausto? Like, what do you do? Like, you trade and like what do you do for a living? You got all the time to like raise chickens, do gardening, you know, horticulture, cooking. I'm like, I'm a day trader. I'm a day trader. I work an hour a day and that's it. What am I supposed to do? I take care of my kids. I go to their baseball games. They're like, these people are killing themselves. What do you do? So anyway, that's the beauty about what you could do. You could do those things you always want to do, but you got to know how to play the game. And where I'm leading to this is this. It's because of this. Stock on 930 goes from 14 to 1380, and by 10 o'clock it runs to $17. I mean, if you just made a single dollar, one single dollar out of that stock, $1, 1,000 shares, $1,000, $250,000. I mean, listen, you want to live a simple life? I think you guys could live pretty good living at home and not go anywhere at $1,000. Okay. So anyway, that's basically where we're at. But by the way, maybe this is going back on the watch list. Another stock that also did pretty well, which is also going back on the watch list, is Tiger. There's another one that we traded on Friday. And remember, what leads into a day trade leads into a swing trade. So this stock right here, you can see this one was also a really nice moving stock. Right out of the gate, 930, boom, 1888. All the way up to 2080. Really, really nice push right there. And then you can see, like, over the course of the day, kind of die. But you can see every single one of them. And if I have to remind you, you know the cyber clock, it says right there. Look at the times. Look at the time right here. Ooh, wrong way. See at 9:30 to 10? I invented this mouse pad over 25 years ago, and nothing really has changed because it's all about program trading. And those are the best times with things make their big moves. And obviously that one did pretty well. Mattel was a nice little short. Stock was up pretty big and just came right back down. Went from 23, had a big little pop right here, and all of a sudden, right at the open, it just came right back down. Once it broke this 22.25, the stock was a beautiful short. Once again, over at 10:30. Okay, now what's moving this morning? Listen, that's the archive. That's over. Let's focus on the future, okay? So let's talk about some of the stocks that are moving this morning. So we got a couple of stocks. I want to be careful. I don't think there's going to be too much action until we see what happens with all these new earnings announcements of these stocks that come out. But there are a couple of stocks that were in the watch list that were doing pretty decent. I want to start off with this VYGR. This stock also, you could see here on a long-term chart, took a really long correction. Back in June, was up about $14, just kept going down, came all the way down to $4.50. So this stock right here, starting to go back up like here. You can see it's going to start to trend up a little bit. You know what? I was looking at the level 4, which you know that's what we're known for here, our level 4. And there are a couple iceberg orders starting to show up right around here, but nothing really spectacular. There are a lot of buying happening because you can see by the green balls. That means that there's a lot of volume that's going on, as in buying, not selling. So it's got some support levels right around here. It's not, like I said, not the greatest stock, but you know, it's something better than nothing. NCTY, once again, that stock, NCTY was another one that moved on Friday. It's gapped up again. This stock is very interesting because look at this stock, which really, I love bottom fishing. I love stocks that get crushed, okay? This stock was a fun stock. We traded this back in February, ran from $10 all the way to 90, okay? You think there's no such thing of the only thing was ever out there was GameStop? Listen, they're there every day. So this stock was a beautiful winner. We did really well with this stock. Came right back down, never came back to a 10, but started to go up again. Now, for some of you students here, you know one of the biggest things that we focus on, and when you do your coaching classes at Cybertrade University, we always want to review your journals. And we do that to train you to go back and say, okay, how did you trade it? Because you're going to trade it again. So this stock, go back to your journals if you're a student and you traded it back then. See how you trade it. Because if I remember correctly, the stock does get a little nasty and does get a little volatile. It did get it close to like a level 5. There is right now a 10,000 share buyer right now that just popped up over here. You can see him right here at 2260. Got a little bit of a seller, nothing spectacular, but it's got some, it's got some decent moving going on right now. I want to keep an eye on that. That looks like a pretty interesting stock. Another one that's moving pretty decently, good volume, 2.4 million shares. You got the stock SJ, another stock that we traded not too long ago. This one ran from 8 all the way to about, in one day, the thing went all the way to about 18 and came back down. Great, nice little short. But you can see that the stock is pretty volatile. It's got some good support levels right here. There's a 5,000 share buyer right here. The only thing that scares me when I looked at it earlier, this guy got filled right here. There was a big block order over here for roughly about, I don't know, about 20, 30,000. And it looks like he got executed. And that kind of like gets me nervous. I don't like to see big orders like that get filled. When I see that, you got to be very careful. I'll give you an example. Last week, when I did my event on Wealth 365, I pointed this one stock right here. I was teaching basically how stocks get filled. And this stock right here, when you got a 250,000 share buyer, look, you got 700 shares, 3,000 shares, 2,000. But when you get a 250,000 share buyer out there, and you would think off the bat, supply, demand, big demand, stock goes up, right? Well, unfortunately, with this stock, didn't go too well because that buyer got executed, and you could see that. And the thing went all the way down to roughly $14. So, as a professional trader, you have to learn how to follow the money. Forget and scrap all these crazy indicators. Stop dealing with mathematicians that build them with the 6,000 different indicators. Just follow the money. It'll make your life so much easier. Another stock I want to put on the watch list, OCGN. I know we're running out of time. OCGN, decent move, up 15%. You got a nice little spread, but she's not really trending that much. So I'm going to throw in a watch list. The MVIS, if you remember, it is more of a category 3. The stock can move. You got to have a little more of a deeper pockets. The stock can trade a little heavy. And then obviously all the cryptocurrency stocks are moving. Mara's moving. Riot's moving. I even think Coin's moving, right? I think Coin is also moving. Where are you? I put it ahead of my watch list. Coin's up a little bit, up by 13 points. Once again, 320 is a very, very dangerous level. It broke it. That wasn't really a good sign. So got to be careful. Okay, now anything I'm missing, I did not call out. More. Okay, we got yes. What you would call AMC. I don't know what's going up. It's starting to trend up a little bit. It's starting to tweak up a little bit. I like the long-term chart. It's got a nice little Fausto flag on it. It had a big resistance right around 10. It looks like it passed it. As long as it holds there, we're fine. Trader K on YouTube is saying GSX. GSX, huge pipe. Holy crap. You know what? That just came out right now. That's what I'm talking about. That is it. You know what? This stock was $120 stock. This stock got hammered. I want to see where the orders are in this stock right here. And GSX. This is the stock that I like. That's a great call right there. That is a phenomenal call. It went up a little too fast, though. But that stock is a really nice call. I'm just going to check out level 4 right here and see what's going on. Yeah, you can see there was somewhat of an order right here. Big orders right here got filled. They just took them out. Stock is holding pretty strong. Definitely on the watch list. Nice call. Beautiful. Once again, let's wait till 9:30, though. Let's hold our horses. But this stock, a lot of room for movement. This stock got crushed. Okay? This is what we're talking about. All right, guys. Let's get ready to open. The markets will open up in less than 13 minutes. Don't forget, everybody, Phase 3 for all the students here. If you want to know more about it, talk to Education Advisor. If you're new here at Cyber Trading University, you're a new trial member. Once again, make sure you talk to Education Advisor. Watch those videos, those training videos. Remember, trading, you're here to see if it's for you or not, if you could do it. Greatest job in the world. You got to know how to play the game. And there's no better place than to learn before you can earn. And if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, just make sure if you ever want to join us, or maybe you're watching this recording, just like us, friend us, do a trial. Come see us here every morning at 9 a.m. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll see you back at 2:30 for the afternoon.